our shore. Get ready for the movement of the Spirit.
Every weekend was an adventure almost, because you never know which saint you was going to see fist fight the other one out in the front yard of the church. And there's no exaggeration to that. It was nothing to see. It was nothing to see saints fist fight out in the front yard of the church. But bless God,
How often was it Bobby Wade fighting?
I didn't get into many. My brother, the only difference was we didn't have, in that church I grew up in, I don't remember 5 revivals the whole time I grew up in that church. And so, and we did not have a bumper crop of people getting the Holy Ghost. There wasn't a lot. There was not anything majorly moving in the supernatural.
Wow.
The thing that, now my mom and dad believed in it. My mom believed in it. My mom was, but there was just, we just didn't have it. And I think that, but what we did have in our house was faithfulness.
Yeah.
But I had never been exposed. Up until 15 years old, I had never been exposed to the prophetic at all. And prophetic ministry, prophets, none of that till I was about 15. Then I went to a meeting in Indiana. It was a church that our church had fellowshipped with for a while. And there was this prophet there, and I kid you not, when I met that man, when I met that prophet of God, something leaped inside of me. I don't know how to explain it. There was a connection. How many times have we gone to these meetings and God said, a huge harvest is coming. It's coming. It's coming. And so God's like, I'm going to give you a great harvest, but I've got a news flash for you. You're going to have to plow the field.
You're going to have to plow.
You're going to have to sow the seed. I'm going to feed this 20,000, but who's bringing the sack lunch?
We always have fun, but I probably shouldn't tell it, but I'm going to. I mean, Elizabeth and I were in, where were we? We were in Texas, coming back from doing a marriage conference down there. And
oh, Lord.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling it.
Oh, God.
We were in Texas doing a marriage conference. So we were driving back.
Just don't tell where.
It's about 8 o'clock at night. I'm thinking, you know what? I haven't talked to my brother in a couple of days. Let me call Bobby Wade. It was about 8 o'clock at night. I call, and you picked up on the first or second ring, which is not unusual. But what was unusual, and as I heard a bunch of noise in the background, I'm like, Bobby's at church. And which, in my mind, at that moment, I'm thinking, well, you do like I do a lot during service. You'll wander all over the sanctuary. And I'm thinking, you're probably at the back of the church somewhere. I'm like, you're like, hey, brother, I'm at church. And I started to say, okay, well, I'll call you back. And you said, hang on. And all of a sudden, I just heard you, now you're at one of our prominent churches preaching and answering the phone while you're preaching. Man,
well,
we laughed so hard. We laughed.
Oh, man, bro.
I about had to pull the car over. I was laughing so hard.
Lord.
Now, we listened for about 10 minutes. I'm thinking, well, we should probably hang up. Maybe he didn't mean to answer the phone.
You know what? I don't know what was going through my mind at that moment.
Get ready for